All right, guys, so what I'm going to tell you about in this video is about iCoinPro. The most important thing that I want you to understand about iCoinPro is that if you want to grow cryptocurrency, you can do it. It's based on a system that actually has a lot of results, and people are getting a lot of positive results with it. And it's something that you don't need to take long positions for because, again, crypto is very volatile. So this is not something where you're going to be making long-term bets on the direction of crypto. But what it's going to allow you to do is to make, even with a small amount of crypto, to make significantly more cryptocurrency by making these trades using this micro profit system. So what I want to talk about is basically there are 3 different memberships, and in this video I'm going to try to explain what the differences are between these different memberships. So there's a free membership where you can kind of get in and start seeing where it's at, and then there's the basic membership, and this gives you access to the iCoinPro community and the forum, right? So there's a whole forum where you can ask information, you can learn a lot about the cryptocurrency in a place where there's people that you can actually trust. There's iCoinPro meetups. You can get a trading buddy, and it's basically just kind of getting you started in the process. And then there is the Basic Plus. So you get everything in that, but you're also going to get the first 2 modules of the micro profit system. And this is really important because those 2 modules are really where you want to, understand, learn how to trade and turn even a little bit of crypto and then significantly increase it. You also get access to the profit and loss tracking sheet. So it has a profit and loss calculator with the fees. So when you're going to go into a trade, you actually enter your stop loss position, where you need to hit in order to hit a certain amount of profit, like 1%, 3%, 5%, and where your losses is. So what that does is that brings you the discipline. This is part of the iCoinPro system, and why it works for people who haven't traded before is because it gives you this discipline so that you can feel confident that you're doing the right things, right? And you know what you're doing. You're not just guessing at fees, which is what people make the mistake of. You also get some other calculators and things like that. Then there is the full access, okay? And this is $99 per month. Now this is a great deal if you're going to be actively trading. If you're just starting out with it, then you can start at the middle level, the 39, and then you can always upgrade or downgrade, however you like. But what's really cool is this gives you access to the complete micro profit system. So once you've learned the basics of it, this gives you some other strategies that you can use to kind of find even more consistent profits. And it also gives you access to all of the Trade Finder. And I'll get into that in just a little bit. The Trade Finder is really cool. So this is the Trade Finder. So with the middle price membership, you get access to just the Trade Finder. So what this does is, and I'll just click refresh here, this will go out and based on whatever exchange that you're trading on, right? So let's just leave it on Binance. And you can filter by the volume, right? So you obviously don't want to do coins that have too little volume because those can be extra volatile and move very quickly. And you can, do alerts or just, if you're just looking for one of these options, right? Because there's a few different trades that you can make that iCoinPro teaches, right? So let's say you just want to learn the dip trade, right? So you can just see what it looks like is dipping right now, and then you can actually take a look at the chart, either on Binance, on TradingView, or CoinMarketCap, right? So it's going to take you right to the coin, so you can see the chart right now exactly, how it is. And if I go to TradingView, it's going to take me right to, the TradingView chart. Now, iCoinPro tells you how to set up the chart so that you have the right indicators on it. So it's going to tell you, when to take that trade. Okay. So that's really cool. So if you just want to focus on the dip, this is really easy. If you just want to focus on the squeeze, you can just do that, and you can see these ones all look like they're squeezing. Now, just because it says squeeze here doesn't mean you take the trade. It means it looks like that's what's happening. So take a closer look. okay? There are no shortcuts. This is not something where, you know, someone's going to be trading for you. However, there are places where you can ask real people about live trades. And that's one of the other cool things about this, is because you can actually ask people that are using the same system, right? So this isn't like going in some random Facebook group and saying, should I buy this coin? These people that you're asking are going to be using the same system, and they'll help you, you know, confirm if it's a good point to entry, or you should avoid that trade. Let me just show you the micro profit system. So you learn the micro profit system, the buy the squeeze, okay? And you know, this kind of explains how it is. And there's several videos here that all show about that one trade, right? So this isn't just one video. These are the two main pillars of the training. Here's the profit and loss tracking sheet. Here are the exchange calculators. So they base the fees based on the particular exchange that you are. The compound return calculator. So you can see, you know, if you started with, you know, $200 and you added, you know, $400 a year, and you have 5 years, and the monthly return, let's say you were getting only 8%, it will show you what that would be. That $200 would turn into $53,000, and that's 8% per month, right? What we aim for is, with the micro profit system, is, you know, between 2 and 3% per trade, right? And obviously you're not going to win all your trades, but if you win significantly more than you lose, then, you know, even a monthly return of 8%, you know, would garner that. So it can be very significant. So let me just show you the so the micro profit system. So that's what you get. Now with the advanced level, right, the full access, okay, and I just downgraded because I was actually building a digital product and I just wasn't doing the trading. So so I thought this was a good time to show you what it looks like, so you can kind of see what's available and what's not at the different levels. So this is the micro profit system, and these are the advanced. So the RSI Rider, the 505 down, how to use the oversold index, how to use the MACD blaster, and I'll show you that in the trade finder in just a second. And then the ladder buying. So ladder buying is when you go in, you stair step into a position, and statistically that can really significantly increase your profits. The signals, so you get the trade finder, cross boss, buddy coin, all that stuff. Tips from the top, these are the traders, some of the traders, and you know, these are training lessons where they're giving some of their best stuff, so your chart setup and so on and so forth. And then also with the just the normal program, you're gonna get all this intro stuff. So it'll give you an introduction to, you know, some of these common coins, give you certificates when you pass certain levels. Okay. The other thing is the trade finder. Now, when you have the third level membership, you can access the RSI Rider, the MACD cross boss. So these are different filters that show you very profitable trades. The buddy coin crawler, the MACD tracker, the fear and greed index, and the oversold index, right? So my advice is, when you come in, you know, start where you're at, right? If you don't have any experience, you can start at option 2, start learning the trades, take your time, you know, do some trades where you're trading with paper money, and then move on to doing real trades. Once you get into it and you understand it, that's a great time to access this, because then instead of looking at charts and trying to see, oh, is this thing moving? You can actually just filter and see the ones that are moving, see the ones that are filtering the filter of the RSI SPY, and it can take you right to the chart. So what that means is it compresses your time. So instead of spending time using your bias to try to see a trade that's not there, it can actually let you jump to charts where most of them are going to show that particular criteria that you're looking for. And so you just need to evaluate if that's a good trade or not. But it's a way to trade where you're not going to be staring at charts all the time. So how much time do you need to do this? Well, you know, if you're going to do it just even an hour or two a day, you can make a very good income from that, because you're going in, you're taking a short-term trade, you're looking for, these particular criteria, and then you're getting out. And the whole system is set up so that you already know your exit strategy. So you're not sitting there, waiting, in the middle of dinner, and then have to get distracted and check your phone or check your charts or anything like that. And that's what's nice about this. So it lets you kind of make the trade, become confident, and then relax. The other thing about iCoinPro is they've got a really great group. This is the Facebook group, and you'll see a lot of testimonials in here, $2,300 a week, Zooms, so people coming in and helping each other, all kinds of stuff like that. They're always bringing out new trainings. So there's a new training for the basic members. And as you can see, there's a whole bunch of members in here. So if you're looking at iCoinPro and you want to, start creating some income, creating some cryptocurrency income, some income from trading, even if you haven't had any experience, reach out to me or click the link under this video. You can get started with a free account, or what I would recommend is at least the basic option. If you know this is something that you want to do full time, maybe you have some experience, this is the best value because you get the 3-month pass and you save some money, and then you drop to this level. What's good about that is that you're making that 3-month commitment. So you're kind of saying, okay, I'm actually going to, put up some money. I'm going to put up some attention to do this, some focus, and I'm really going to go for this. So that would be, the person that shows, the most interest in making things happen and in making this a success, because you're going to need to learn new things. Anyhow, I just wanted to give a quick overview of iCoinPro, show you everything that's in the membership and what I like about it and why it's working for people. If you have any questions, reach out. I'd be more than happy to help. And of course, if you do join with me, I'll give you access to all the stuff that I know, as well as a whole bunch of bonuses that I have about how to make free crypto and things like that. And you can always reach out to me anytime and ask me what you think. I've been a trader since 2008, so over a decade, and I know how to help people get started. And I think this is a really good platform because it's not built on hype. It's built on teaching people real skills. And, it's something that if someone wants to learn how to do, this is the place, right? And, it's very inexpensive compared to a lot of stuff out there, and it actually works. So that's a quick review of iCoinPro. If you have any questions, reach out and I'm more than happy to help. All right, thanks.